everyone, and welcome to Quarantine Cooking. I'm Ashley Ranke-Hawk, your nutrition expert, and today we're going to talk about 3 healthy work-from-home tips. The first one is going to be to always continue to meal prep and to plan your meals ahead of time. When people used to go into the office, they would make their breakfast ahead of time, or sometimes bring their lunch, or at least know what they're planning on eating. Don't let that habit stop just because you're working from home. It's still equally as important to meal prep and to plan ahead. That's what's going to help keep you on target. Now, I'm actually 6 months pregnant, so meal prep is really important for me because I've been struggling with getting enough iron. So some other pregnant women out there might be able to relate to this because if you're plant-based or vegetarian, it can be really hard to get the amount of iron that you need to feel good. So I make sure every morning to have a bowl of an iron-fortified cereal. This not only is a good way for me to start my day, but I wake up and it's one less thing I have to think about because I already know exactly what I'm going to be eating. What's also really important is using your own ingredients and getting fresh produce. That's tip number 2. So here I've got a bowl of mushrooms, I've got some fresh strawberries, I've got some chia seeds, and these are some muffins that I've made. Because we have that extra time at home, try to use it when you can. Now, not every day you're going to want to make a meal from scratch, and that's totally fine. But when you go to the store or your local market, if you shop with the intention of getting fresh produce, then you are more likely to make those home-cooked meals. Remember, this shelter-in-place isn't going to last forever, so let's use it to enjoy the time that we're going to get to spend in our kitchens. Now, tip number 3 is another one that's really important for pregnant women, but it's important for everybody as well, and it's actually drink more water. It sounds really simple, but we can all be guilty of rolling out of bed, having that cup of coffee, switching to a cup of tea, maybe even having a diet soda. Before you know it, it's 4 p.m. and you haven't had any water. So what I like to do is use a water bottle that is a bright color or something that always catches my eye, so I can track how many bottles of water I've had to drink and check in with myself to make sure that I'm not getting dehydrated. This is going to help keep your body healthy and it's going to help you feel your best. So those are my 3 healthy work from home tips. Number 1 is meal prep. Number 2 is get fresh ingredients. And number 3 is drink plenty of water. Thank you so much for checking out this quarantine cooking segment. I'm Ashley Ranke-Hawk, your nutrition expert, and make sure to send me the topics that you want to see covered.